guys, Guy with the Camera 23 back again with another video, and today is going to be my video response to Robin176's movie tag video. I think basically the gist of a tag video is somebody makes a video and then at the end of that video they kind of tag someone else, and then that person makes a video, then that person tags someone, and so on and so forth, kind of a Chinese whispers kind of thing. So she tagged everyone, so kind of link it to her video and then other people can watch it. There's a list of questions to answer, and she gave 15 questions, and I've done 3 of my own. So again to the first one. Favourite film of all time, which is, as you may possibly know already, is Dead Man's Shoes, the Shane Meadows film. Second question is favourite scene from that movie. It's got to be the acid sequence. Basically, he breaks into these guys' houses and spikes their kettle with this kind of concoction of like acid and speed and things, and it's really well shot. It's kind of basically they kind of strap like a light to a camera and they just kind of follow people around the room. It's just really great shots, like kind of like really bright and kind of like flashbacks to different things. It's really well shot scene, and it's really good. Third question is favourite actors favourite actors / actresses. Now I don't kind of love quite a lot of actors. Well, there's obviously the obvious one, you know, De Niro, Pacino, Hopkins. Actresses, Nicole Kidman, Jodie Foster, things like that. I've gone with my favourite actor of all time is Paddy Considine, star of Dead Man's Shoes, and I've actually got a list of things. I've got Elizabeth Olsen. I just hope she's kind of in more films because she's a really good actress. And kind of obscure one, Haley Steinfeld, who you may know from the True Grit remake from I think 2-3 years ago. Basically, that's the last film she's done. But I was looking on IMDb, and apparently she's got quite a lot of films kind of in development and stuff. So hopefully we should see more of her in the next year or so. Like I said, she's been nothing since True Grit, and she was the best thing in that film, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll be seeing more films this year. Question 4 is most annoying actors / actresses. Gone with Melissa McCarthy. She just really annoys me. I just don't find her funny. Just annoys me. Russell Brand, really, pardon my French, but I just hate that motherfucker. And this is one again I get a lot of shit for. Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know. There's just something about her that kind of rubs me up the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I just feel that she's kind of, I don't know, like too privileged or something. I'm not sure. I just feel that while she's kind of a good actress, I just feel that her kind of career trajectory is just gone kind of too quickly. And there's actresses like Haley Steinfeld who've been in kind of nothing, but in my opinion is a better actress. I don't know. It's just kind of, it doesn't help. But basically, with Jennifer Lawrence, it's like all her films I either actively dislike or I just don't want to watch. Like Hunger Games, I have no intention of watching. I haven't seen Winter's Bone, but I do want to see that. Obviously, her first performance. Again, she just kind of, not saying she's a bad actress, she just kind of annoys me. Question 5 is favourite directors. I've got 6 down here. I've got Stanley Kubrick is my absolute #1 film director. He's an absolute visionary filmmaker. Every film he does is a masterpiece in my opinion. The only kind of downside to Kubrick is I feel that he didn't do as many kind of original films. Kind of most of his films kind of adaptations of books and things. Second favourite director is Quentin Tarantino. Obviously amazing director. I think we all know how good his films are. Shane Meadows, a British director, done films such as This Is England, Dead Man's Shoes, what else? Room for Romeo Brass, which was Paddy Considine's first acting job. Paul Verhoeven, I really like his films. You know, RoboCop, Total Recall, kind of Showgirls, Basic Instinct. What else did he do? Well, those are kind of most well-known films. Just the the stuff he filmed, like the violence and things, just like no other director does. David Lynch, really big fan of David Lynch. Obviously, quite a lot of people is he kind of a take it or leave it director. Sometimes, like people like you either love his films or you hate his films, and I happen to love his films. And last favourite director is Ben Wheatley, who's just come into the scene this past kind of 4 or 5 years or so. He did Down Terrace, Kill List, and Sightseers. It's an amazing one. My favourite director of the moment. Right, number 6, which is what are your favourite guilty pleasure films? Got a few here. Got Debs, just kind of this cheesy kind of spy movie spoof, but I really enjoy it. Jason X, I don't know what it is about that film. It's just Jason Voorhees in space. That's one of my favourite death scenes. The face smash thing, I just really like that. Judge Dredd, the Stallone one. I remember watching that on TV first, about 6-7 years ago now. I don't know, it's just kind of, obviously with the new Dredd that came out, and it didn't kind of, and Judge Dredd didn't kind of, didn't kind of stay true to the comics, but I kind of enjoy it. I even tolerate Rob Schneider in that film. Don't know why. And Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know, it's just something about that film. It's just kind of, it's camp, it's kitsch, but I just love it. Favourite tearjerker, I've got a few here. Now Is Good, which I watched, which was out last year. I don't know, it's really got to me some way. Castaway, kind of near the end of the film, where he's talking to the guy, and he's like saying, like all the things he's gained, he's now lost, which really gets me. I don't know why. I know Bridge to Terabithia. Obviously, not going to give any spoilers away, but just that kind of scene where he's running through the woods, where his father's trying to catch him. Again, really gets to me. Character from a movie that scared you the most. Obviously, they're going to be kind of more kind of horror villains and things. I've gone with, well, Ghostface from Scream. I just kind of like it could like really happen, like in real life and things. But number 1, it's got to be Freddy Krueger. The first time I didn't actually watch it, but I became aware of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. It's just the idea of someone who can invade your dreams. There's no way you can be safe. I mean, everyone has to sleep, and the way that you can kind of get into your dreams and kill you in real life, just there's something about that just kind of resonates. Right, next question. Movie you love but everyone hates. This is a recent film from last year. It is Silent Hill Revelations. I loved that film. I don't know, it's visually one of my favourite films of last year. It's just, I don't know, just something about it. Obviously, like don't think anybody liked this film, but I kind of do. Movie that you hate but everyone loves. This is an easy one. Silver Linings Playbook. Again, pardon my French, I fucking hate that film. Honestly. First of all, I saw it at the cinema last year, and I was that close to walking out. When I walked out of the cinema, there was adrenaline pumping through my body like I've never experienced before. These characters infuriated me so much. And Jennifer Lawrence's character, I fucking hate you. I really hate you. Oh, man. I mean, all the characters in that film had no redeemable qualities whatsoever. I didn't get behind them when they do that kind of dance contest bullshit. I just don't give a fuck about these characters. I really hate them. Honestly, adrenaline's running through my body right now that it really annoys me. Oh, rant over. Right. Favourite movie duo. Now, I thought of this duo like a couple of days ago, and Maticus Tatui, when he did his response to this, he picked this duo as well. It's got to be Laurel and Hardy. I mean, these two people just play off each other like no other duo can. Just amazingly hilarious. Just the looks to camera that Oliver Hardy does, just hilarious. They just work so well together. That's just what a good duo should do, work well together. Next one, favourite animated films. Now, I've been thinking about this the past kind of week or two, and I've actually decided that that Paranorman is now my favourite animated film of all time. I absolutely love it. I watched it on Blu-ray the other week, and it just kind of reminded me how much I loved that film. So that's my favourite animated film of all time. And Toy Story trilogy, I couldn't really pick one film. Obviously, Pixar are the masters at animated films, and those three films are my favourite of theirs. Aladdin, obviously the Disney one with Robin Williams in it, really good. And The Illusionist, which is not the Edward Norton one. It's about it's really well animated. It's a not very well known film about this magician who's kind of being kind of forced. This stage magician is being kind of forced out while the rock and roll band's coming in. It's set in the 40s or something. I'm not quite sure. But just an amazingly animated film. If you ever played the Broken Sword games, especially I think the second one, it's that kind of animation. It's really good. It's a silent, relatively silent film. It's also really good because it's set in Edinburgh, London, I think Paris, I think it is. But it's, again, really good film, really well animated. Right, question 13 is actor/actress you have a crush on. If you've seen my kind of last 2 or 3 videos, you'll know that I'm completely in love with Jordana Brewster right now. There's something about her I just find really attractive, and Mila Kunis as well. There's something about her that obviously she's like incredibly sexy. She was voted Esquire Sexiest Woman Alive last year, which I have no qualms in agreeing with. There's just something when you see pictures of her, when you just look into the camera, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like her eyes look into your soul or something, I'm not sure. Question 14 is a favourite movie villain. I've gone with, I know it's kind of a bit cliche and things, but I'm going to go with the Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker is kind of, maybe not the best one, but everyone's favourite. But all the other Jokers, from Jack Nicholson to all the others, I'm not sure what other ones there are, but it's just a great kind of methodical villain. I don't know, just something about him is really good. A movie that surprised you. Now, I've quite hard kind of thinking of a film. Usually it's going to be like a film that you wouldn't think was very good, but is really good. But I've gone with a different way. I've gone a film that I thought would be amazing, which is just kind of mediocre to me, which is The Godfather. And I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. But I just think its reputation preceded it. It's just kind of, everyone's like touting it as like the best film ever made. The best film ever made. This is my best favourite film of all time. I don't know, just something, it's just kind of underwhelming. I'm not saying it's a bad film. I just think, again, its reputation preceded it, and it's kind of, maybe if like people weren't saying like it's the best movie ever, I would kind of enjoy it more. But like I say, don't say it's a bad film, but just kind of don't really enjoy it that much. Now, these next 3 questions are questions that I thought up. They're kind of questions. What is your favourite movie death? Now, obviously, these are going to be kind of more geared towards horror films. But mine's got to be the scene in Hatchet, the head rip thing. Basically, they get captured by Victor Crowley, and this woman's kind of running towards the camera, and he gets one hand there, kind of rips the top of the head off, and it's kind of like the tongue's flapping around and stuff. That's horrible, but it's really funny at the same time. Number 17, what is your favourite documentary? And mine's got to be Anvil, Story of Anvil. Just the kind of Actors All Areas look at this band that used to be kind of really big in the kind of 80s, 70s and 80s, that kind of fallen from grace a bit, and the kind of the relationships between Rob Reiner with two B's, and Steve Lips Kudlow. It's just a great kind of seeing the dynamic between the two. It's just got amazing scenes. I don't know, it's just great. And question 18, which is again one of mine, is what is your favourite Best Picture Oscar winner? Now, I'm looking on Wikipedia for this kind of a list of all things, and the film I've gone with is Rain Man. And it's just an amazing, brilliantly amazing film. Dustin Hoffman gives his best performance, in my opinion, in a film he's ever been in. He's just really good, and also Tom Cruise is pretty good as well. I can kind of take a leave Tom Cruise sometimes. Sometimes he's kind of really good, sometimes he kind of annoys me a bit. Yes, that's basically it for my video response to Robin176's movie tag. I'll put, I mean, there's much point, but I'll put her link in the description because I'm pretty sure everyone is subscribed to her. But just in case you're not, I will do that. So yeah, that's about it. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.